Good morning, buenos días, muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros. Welcome back to Domingo Live. With us we have Billy Jack Collard. Billy Jack, thank you so much for being with us this morning and bringing all the energy that you brought all morning long. You know, for our Domingo Live viewers, I want to know everything about you, Billy, so give us a little background. Tell us about yourself.
I was born here in Corpus Christi, March the 1st, 1945. I'm 78 years old. I'm 2 years away from 80. I was learned how to sing in the back seat of a car with 3 sisters. We didn't have no TV. We just drove and we'd sing. We'd go to the river, we'd sing. We'd go drive in, we'd sing. And they'd always say, get in key, get in key. Well, so 3 sisters, you know. And so as I grew up, I saw my cousin singing on stage with a guitar. And boy, all the girls were screaming and hollering. I said, nah, that's what I want to be right there.
And so, you have been, so you've been performing around the area for some time now. Tell us about that.
I have, in this town, well, first we started off at just doing local, you know, just talent shows. So here I was over here with the Fabulous Dinos. I met Selena's daddy, Abraham, and he was singing. I want you to know that Selena's got her voice from Abraham. That man could sing as good as anybody. And my cousin and I, we were doing the Everett Brothers, you know, bye bye love, you know.
Bye bye
dream,
happiness.
dream,
That
yeah.
one. Oh, I know that one. I know that one.
She knows them.
Yeah.
But I've been through it all, and I have played every bar in this town. I mean, every bar. We have had so much fun. I want you to know I had my own TV show here.
Really?
Back when Charlie Bright was, he was the narrator, and we had, it was called Surfing Bandstand. It wasn't called American Bandstand, and we had everybody from our little club dancing.
Nice.
And yeah. And I never dreamed that I'd come back here at 78.
Well, see, there you go.
And especially be with Barbie. Oh my goodness,
so
you know.
You're too sweet. Do you perform around the area now?
I still do.
Okay.
I do private parties and stuff like that. Wherever my wife really don't want me going into bars, but but
every now and again.
Every now and then. But I mainly play you know, private parties and stuff like that.
So besides Mr. Quintanilla, who else have you worked with? And who else have you played with? Oh,
gosh. I went on the road with Ray Peterson. Now, Ray Peterson's the guy that sang, "Tell Laura I love her," you know, and all them. He had Corina. He had 12 #1 hits. I was his front man. I'd come out doing Tom Jones and had my hair down to here. I still got a little hair. But, you know, I'm thankful that I had it when I needed it.
And also, you were telling me during the break some jingles, some commercial jingles that
I
you're
wrote the commercial jingle, Dr. BJ, you know, please, 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 Dr. BJ, my old transmission needs your help today.
So you wrote that?
I wrote that.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I wrote a song for Freddie Fender,
Which one is that?
Nothing But a Wino.
Nothing But a Wino.
#3 on his album.
And tell us about that song.
That song was really a big hit for me here in Corpus Christi. As far as Corpus Christi, I've been a total success. And all these musicians around here trying to make a living, it's really hard. And you just have to get the best musicians that you can. We were known as a dance band. All the music I played was danceable. And if it wasn't danceable, we didn't earn it, you know. We went from soul music to rock music to funk music. I do hotel music. I do everything. I'm a commercial singer. I can go into, you know, like ZZ Top, rumors spreading round, how, you know. I got commercial voice.
Yeah.
And that's how I made my living. Plus this highway that you got running out here in front of you here, right here, kid. I surveyed it. That's why it's a little crooked sometimes.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Now I know who to go to.
Yeah.
You've been in this, you know, in the music business for such a long time. I know that you've seen a lot of things throughout the years, lots of, you know, challenges. Is there any advice that you give these upcoming musicians or somebody that maybe wants to be in the field or is a struggling musician right now? Because that's what we call them, because it is a struggle.
It's still a struggle. I'm still trying to get my, you know, everybody has a star down there, and just about all them stars that's downtown, those were musicians that played with me. And my wife says, "Where's your star?" I said, "I don't know about no star, but those guys played with me, and I enjoyed them. They were beautiful." It's very hard to try to make it in music. I have been to Nashville 3 times. I had millionaires take me up there, And those guys up here tell you everything you want to hear. Oh yeah, you're great, but your songwriting's not that good. Use our songs. And then when you leave, they pitch your songs to other singers. So you've got that running against you too. I mean, it's excuse the expression, town full of snakes almost. You know, everybody's trying to make a living. And so, but I've been there, and I almost made it. I've come so close with Freddie, and I was with Freddie Pender's manager, Huey Moe out of Houston, Texas, Sugar Hill Recording Studio on Brock Street. I recorded there. Matter of fact, I did some of my songs that, what I'm trying to do is take my songs out of the closet so they can be heard.
Yeah.
I have so many friends that have died that have written beautiful songs that never get heard. And it's just a real sad thing, you know.
Well, Billy, I know that we're so glad to have you here on Domingo Live. I can tell that you love music, you love what you do, and I'm so happy that you're doing it and that you've done it for such a long time. I also heard a little bird told me that you wrote a song about First Edition. You wrote a song about First Edition.
No,
Is that true?
I wrote one for you. I was just sitting around. I said, so listen to this.
Uh-oh.
Nah. So turn your TV. No. Here we go. Good morning, sunshine. I hear every morning when I wake up. When I stare at Barbi Lee over my coffee cup. She is the sunshine of the news. But sometimes she makes me cry. But when her and Eric start joking around, they also make me smile. So turn your TV on to Channel 3, Corpus Christi News. I'll let you go at that.
I love it. That is so good. Aw, Billy, thank you. Thank you so much. That made me blush. I'm the color of my jacket now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. And I believe you have another performance or a couple of other performances, right?
Yeah, we're going to get everybody dancing.
All right, I like that. Looking forward to that. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for the song.
Your girl is beautiful.
Oh, thank you, my little girl. Yeah,
Just
she's.
like you.
Oh, thank
and
you
I'm
so
sure
much.
your husband's good looking.
He is.
Because it takes two to make a
It takes
beautiful
two.
kid.
Aw, thank you once again.